Hello and welcome to Nikolai's genetics lessons, and today's question is: gene duplication has been found to be one of the major reasons for genome expansion in eukaryotes. In general, what would be the selective advantage of gene duplication? And let me start from the end of this list of the answers. Variant D, gene duplication will lead to new species evolution. What we say about evolution, genetists, from genetic point of view, evolution is just change in allelic frequencies. So if a certain gene would duplicate, it's also going to change allelic frequency of this gene in a population, which we call evolution. So it seems like this is correct answer, but also let's check other answers too. For example, answer C, duplicated genes will make more of the protein product, and this also true. If we have some genes which duplicated, of course we may see that also such genes would produce more product. It's not necessary this straightforward, because our organism, for example, demands certain protein or enzyme in certain quantities, and if we, for example, have one gene in diploid organism, this gene would be represented by two alleles, and if organism needs certain protein, say in quantity of 100, that means that every allele would produce 50 units. But if we'll have, for example, duplication of this gene, it can be on the same chromosome or on the different chromosome, it's not necessary means that we also would get this protein in double quantity, because demand is 100. Actually, what might happen that this demand would just be split between this now instead of 2, 4 alleles of the same gene. But sometimes you also have such situation, even if demand is for 100, with gene duplication we will get double amount of certain protein. And for example, if we had diploid plant and we made tetraploid plant, this tetraploid plant would be resistant for certain disease because it would produce double amount of certain protein. Let's say it's going to be repellent for certain insects, then it would be resistant to this damage caused by these insects. And this is why we also experiment with ploidy level of different plants, because when we increase ploidy of the plants, such plants sometimes can be resistant to certain diseases. So now let's check answer B. Larger genomes are more resistant to spontaneous mutations. This is probably not true, because it doesn't matter small genome or large genome. We expect, for example, 1 mutation per 1 million base pairs. So if we have small genome, we may expect, for example, 10 mutations per 10 million base pairs, and if large genome, for example, 10 times bigger, then we expect 10 times more mutations, but still the number is going to be the same, like 1 mutation per 1 million bases. So now let's check answer A. If one gene copy is non-functional, a backup is available. And this is also correct answer. As you know, all our genes are present in at least 2 copies, because we have 2 homologous chromosomes for each pair of the chromosomes, and we have 23 pairs of chromosomes. And of course, duplication would lead to a more stable genome. If one copy would be mutated and would become non-functional, organism still would be able to produce normal protein. And those we have 3 correct answers today: answer A, C, and D. I would say that answer A is going to be the strongest answer. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.